Next is Polania Mechanical, priority 4. And once again, before a game starts, always looking to see what coins I get for different bottom row actions. So, typically only going for 1, maybe 2 upgrades in most games. And since there's no coins, that's probably going to be the plan. Since Bolster is paired with Deploy, I might think about getting both Move upgraded as well as Bolster upgraded. And bringing Deploy from 3 metal down to 2, maybe all the way down to 1, or I might use the other upgrade to bring Enlist from 4 down to 3. Okay. We're going to see how that all unfolds, and our opponents are Togawa and Crimea. Okay. King of the Hill and Monopolize the Market are two very doable ones. Monopolize the Market is a little bit more difficult because that requires 9 of the same resource, which in most games I don't get. There's a few pretty clear exceptions, but most games I don't get that one. So I think what we're going to do is produce, getting 1 of each food and wood. Okay, structure bonus, we're looking at neighbor lakes, which fits what I think I want to do anyway. I like the idea in this case of going for the structure bonus as a possibility. So what we're going to do is move character here. We're going to leave the worker here on the forest. And what we're going to do is build the mill is going to go on this hex. Okay, so we're going to rack up a considerable amount of wood, see if we can get the structure star. I think that's going to be a really interesting option. Okay, now what we're going to do is trade for 1 wood and 1 metal. And that's going to enable me on this turn to also do a structure. And I'm going to put the mine on that village. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to move the character. First we'll move a worker to this farm, because I can produce on 3 hexes anyway. Character goes here. Pick up an encounter with Polania, we get 2. Okay. Alright, I'm already going to build a structure, and I think I'd like to probably just leave it with the one that I'm going to build with the bottom row action and not lose 2 popularity, at least at this stage. So we're going to gain 2 coins in a popularity. We're going to pay 2 coins to gain a worker. We will do that. And the 2 resources I'll get are going to be 2 metal. Because I want to make sure that I can get a speed mech. Okay. Alright, so I have 2 structures. I'm in pretty good shape right now. Let's see, what we're going to do is trade for 2 food right now. Now it's going to be produce, but we're only going to produce 1 worker because I don't want to go up to 6 workers. I want to have it at 5. So by doing this action, produce 1 worker, we're at 5, can do that. And now we're going to enlist. Let's enlist cards and power. Okay. Alright, so for this next turn, we're going to bolster and deploy. The deployment is going to be speed. And we're going to place it here. Next turn, I think I'd like to move. We're going to move the character here. And right now we're going to go with 5 workers, though I will of course eventually get to 8, at least I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. We're going to move the 3 workers there to that mountain, get 3 metal. That's going to help us to deploy. So you notice I still haven't done any upgrades, and that's okay. That's okay, at least at this stage in the game. Alright, so I could really rack up a lot of resources. I could get 8 if I give up both 2 coins and 3 popularity, but I don't want to do that. I think what I want to do is gain 2 popularity, and I do like the idea of picking up some resources in the following way. So let's do this. Gain 2 popularity. Okay, now let's pick up 2 wood and 1 oil. Okay. Get some wood. We're going to put the monument here. So I still have 3 more deployments to do. So when I bolster and deploy, what that's going to do is give me 3 more popularity for the remainder of the game. So trying to not only get to tier 2 and stay there, but maybe even get to tier 3 popularity. Okay. Let's produce. So now I have 3 wood. That's all the wood that I'm going to need in this game in order to get the structure star. Okay. But this turn, let's bolster, deploy. Let's get Riverwalk. Okay. Okay. Now, go to another encounter. Let's move the, let's move this guy to where I can really maximize my structure bonus. So I'm next to 1, 2, 3 lakes. Let's get us to 5 by moving this guy here. And after I satisfy this encounter, we're going to build the armory on that village that I just landed on. Okay, I like this a lot. Okay, gain 2 oil, 1 popularity. That's good. Pay 2 coins to gain an upgrade. This is a very, very good turn. All right, final structure. All right. Okay. Time to produce. So we're kind of behind on enlistments. We're going to try to correct that really soon, of course, but let's bolster, get us above 7 power with that move. Okay. Let's see if we can do, how about, right now, let's not do Comrade, let's right now do Submerge. Okay, place that there. Okay. Now this next turn, we're going to get another upgrade. It's probably just going to be our second upgrade. We're going to trade for 2 food. We already have enough oil to get that upgrade with 1, 2, 3. So let's make move easier. So in fact, we're not even upgrading deployment at all. All right, this next turn we're going to produce and enlist. So now we have enough metal for our final enlistment. Let's see where we're at in terms of what they're up to. Okay. Right now I would like to prioritize popularity, even more so than coins. So with them having the 4 wood, I'm just going to assume that they are going to build a structure. So let's do that and get 2 more wood, so we're up to 11. I have 1 more deployment to do, which is going to give me not only 3 more power for doing that bolster, but that'll get me up to 12 popularity. Okay. Now we have camaraderie. Let's put that there. Because even if Togawa attacks me, I wouldn't have to give up quite as much popularity. Because what I'm thinking is maybe we'll even be able to get the popularity star. Now that's going to be a little bit difficult. Okay, let's see where we're in terms of popularity against everyone else. Popularity and power. Okay. All right. Now for the next stage, we're going to move. This is sort of going to be a worker spread situation. Okay, let's move there, drop off a worker. I want to have 3 workers here so that I can do the, with that I can do the worker star on this next turn. Okay. Okay. All right, we're going to end the video on this turn. We're at 2 stars. We should be able to rack up our last 4 stars pretty quickly. And we're going to see if I can stay above 13 or above popularity to stay in tier 3. Let's see if we can also increase our power to get King of the Hill, because I don't think we're going to get Monopolize the Market, but we're going to end this video here and pick it up with part 2.